Thank you very much. Welcome to my presentation. I would like to present in English because I prepare myself English if everyone is okay about it. Study is actually focused more on the theoretical framework. It is a bit like a framework, not practical issues mainly. So here you can see the table of content. As an introduction, I would like to mention that importance of earthen architecture in Mediterranean climates is highlighted in this study. Increasing interest in sustainable and low carbon construction, focus on contemporary rammed earth practices in North Cyprus. Research gap regarding the multidimensional evaluation of the current practices. Study investigates. This study are going to highlight the physical, functional, social, environmental, and economic dimensions of these earthen architecture aspects. So here you can see the flow of this study. First, the introduction will going to be provide the context, aim, objective, and research gap, and the scope and limitation. Then literature review will provide the dimensions that I was mentioned, like physical, functional, social, economic. And establishment of framework will going to be provided by the literature findings. Those dimensions will combined and the framework will going to be presented. And the case, two successful cases in Cyprus, North Cyprus, in Girne, will going to be shown as a good example while those dimensions that select. And then the discussion will provide us a discussion with the existing literature and the case study findings, and then conclusion and recommendation will provide it. So literature review highlights especially the earthen architecture as environmentally responsive construction. Rammed earth is thermal mass, low embodied energy and durability. The dimensions physical, functional, social, environmental, and economic are highlighted with these construction systems. Contemporary reinterpretation of earthen materials and growing integration of modern engineering and stabilization systems are highlighted throughout the literature survey. Here you can see that the 5 dimensions are combined with each other, and the new framework with the 10 sub-dimensions are created by combining those physical, functional, social, environmental, and economic dimensions. So the 10 dimensions are conceptual appropriateness, contextual appropriateness, material integrity, structural safety, performance efficiency, adaptability and flexibility, cultural continuity, community engagement, environmental stewardship, economic feasibility, and long-term durability. Throughout the deep literature survey, these 10 framework, dimension of this framework comes out, and with this framework we can evaluate the similar cases which constructed with rammed earth or earthen architecture. So here these are the good examples in Girne that can be checked throughout these 10 framework dimensions, and at the end I will not mention each of them one by one, but with the table I can summarize that. Both examples are representing the high quality. One is a house functional building, house building, and another one is the landscape elements. And both are representing the contextually, materially, structurally, performance as a performance, adaptability, culturally, and several other issues are reflecting the high quality. And the findings align with existing sustainability literature. When we come to the discussion part of this study, we can say that the case study findings are matching with the literature survey. Case studies confirms that thermal and environmental advantages, modern detailing resolves traditional durability limitations, contemporary rammed earth extends beyond vernacular architecture, earthen architecture supports cultural continuity and innovation. And as a final slide, I can mention that contemporary rammed earth has strong sustainable potential. Balanced integration of all dimensions is essential. Need for supportive regulation and technical guidelines. So we need to provide, as a stakeholders, we need to provide appropriate technical guidelines and supportive regulations. Encourage interdisciplinary research and educational integration. And future studies should also include the long-term performance analysis to making these study results more comprehensive. These are the references. Thank you very much.